Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today with my mum.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
You need to go. Welcome back to my channel.
Okay, redo. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with my mum, Kate.
Hey.
And we're going to be doing a get ready with us. So we're just going to be filming, chatting, and yeah, doing our makeup on camera.
Awesome. What I want to do is actually start with some moisturizer now.
Me too.
So with my face,
What one are you using?
I'm using, same one, the, what is it? Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. This stuff, smells delicious.
So good.
So I like to use a foundation with very good coverage, not to kind of mask everything or to hide behind it, but so I've got a really lovely clear base that I can then do my artwork on. Yes. So what I like to do first of all is
Bobbi Brown.
Obviously start with some moisturizer just to help for the foundation to stay. So yeah, we'll just dot that on. Yes, and I'm going to be using one of my favorite products, Maybelline 24-Hour Super Stay. This stuff, even though it's really cheap, is an awesome product.
Perfect. So I'm going to be mixing two. I'm going to mix the Get Naked and the Maybelline, just because this one is a bit light for me at the moment. So yeah.
So for me, I like to really coat it under the eyes because I do have some dark circles, and this way it helps to just give the face a much brighter look. So Xanthi, how long have you been into makeup and doing makeup?
I've been doing makeup for quite a while now, probably for almost 10 years, I think.
Wow.
It's just a really, like, I love doing it. It's just a general thing, like, I love to do. It's fun. You can kind of do your own twist with it, and yeah. So
if you've been doing makeup for 10 years, how old are you now?
I'm 20 years old.
Wow,
currently.
So you've been doing makeup since you were 10, and I do remember
pretty much, yeah,
that her starting that, and you were into it from a very, very young age. You were very girly. Basically. Ever since I can remember, when you were very young, like even when you were 3, 4, 5 years old, loved pink dresses and was really into that kind of thing. Yeah, so definitely. It's beautiful to see how things have unfolded for you, and particularly in your career now. Like, did you want to talk about what you're doing with your career?
Yeah, so currently I'm a qualified skin and beauty therapist. So I've been doing that for over the past year now, and yeah, I'm actually a laser therapist as well. So I've been doing kind of just like all that yeah, kind of thing. So yeah,
so you're fully in the industry now.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so with the laser therapy, is this, I'm guessing it's kind of a very specialized skincare. It's not just doing like straight up and down facials and massages and things like that.
Yeah, it's more of a like a clinical based clinical based work, like job.
Okay,
so
awesome.
It's not like a spa kind of thing. So
yeah,
I'm really enjoying that.
Yeah, you're on fire, girl.
Yeah, so tell me a bit about what you're all about.
Me? Look,
we'll tell all
well, I can tell you, I can tell you, I can tell everyone. Yeah, currently, well, over the since 2005.
Just using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer.
Yeah, nothing like a good concealer. Since 2005, I've been working as a counsellor and psychotherapist, and have sort of branched out and are now working and specialising in couples therapy. I still see individuals, but I actually really love couples therapy, and so that's what I've been doing for work. And yeah, on the side, I'm actually writing my memoir, my autobiography. Woo! I know, thank you. It's a huge process, and it's been a really, really lovely process. it's been given me the opportunity to really deeply reflect on all areas of my life and the path I've traveled and the choices I've made, and where I now and looking and really appreciating on where I now find myself in my life. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful process, and one that has its challenges, but something that yeah, I'm getting there with it.
Yeah, awesome.
So yeah.
What are some of your goals for this year?
Well, goals for this year, one of my goals is I turned 50 at the end of April.
Ooh.
Thank you. And I haven't really been like big into having birthday parties and so to speak, but this year I am having a huge birthday party.
Awesome.
To celebrate not only the fact that I'm turning 50, but to celebrate my life.
Awesome. I'll have a vlog coming up for that video, for that celebration as well.
So yeah, and that is another very monumental moment of, look, this year for me is about confirmation and appreciation for the life I've lived and the steps I've taken and the love that I share with so many people. And yeah, it's a time for winding down in a way, and in a way not. My life is still so full of purpose, and I guess a key thing to share with you all is that I was diagnosed with terminal cancer 3 years ago, and since April last year I've stopped treatment. So,
but I feel like it's great because we're just doing what we would, living to everything, life to the fullest. I feel like that's, you're doing it, I'm doing it. I feel like that's such an important thing with when you go through something like this. Like, you know, it's obviously hasn't been the easiest road for me and everything, but I feel like,
how has it been for you?
Yeah, well,
maybe you can talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. We can probably do a separate video because that's a whole nother subject. But I feel like, you know what I mean. It's
sorry.
I feel like it's kind of the best thing that's happened to us, and then the family as well, because we've just grown completely, and we're not the same people as what we were before. Because before we're like, work, you know, just do this, do that. Like everything was great. Like, you know, we don't take these little things for granted, and I feel like it's very easy to do, like to take health and life for granted, but I feel like we have grown so much together, you know, as a family, and the whole experience.
I totally agree with you. Like just the amount of deepening that we've experienced in our relationships and the love we have for each other, it's difficult to put words to, and has been it hasn't been easy, but it's hard to describe the experience.
Yeah, unless you go through it, you'll know. Like, you know, and I feel like, you know, even though it's such a hard, difficult situation, we're just doing, like, we're living life.
We're doing life.
Yeah, we're living it to the max. We're not holding back. I'm just baking a little under my eyes. We're not holding back with what, you know, what we can be, and like, you know, the evolution we can bring.
It's so true. We are not allowing the disease that is impacting my body to impact our lives.
100%.
So it really hasn't brought me down. I don't feel depressed or worried or have fear, or I'm just loving life to the best of my ability, enjoying it, appreciating, and this is part of it. Just being able to do things like this with Xanthi. And
I feel like, you know, it's so important, because I'm going to look back on this. This is an amazing platform for it, because it's, you know, it's always going to be there. So yeah.
Look, it's great to I guess reflect to the community, to the world, that there is a different way to kind of do terminal illness. There is a different way to be with it. You know, it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. Look, it is what it is. There's no getting out of what's going to happen to me, but what I guess I can control, what we can control, is how we are with it, and that's what we're doing.
Exactly.
And just the way the family has, my Clinique, I guess it's not about the products. We're talking about this in the, let's forget the products. But yeah, like the way the family has been has just blown me away.
And also as well, a really important factor, we're going so well with it all. We're approaching it as other people wouldn't, but there is downs. As you're probably like, you know,
we are being real about it. Totally. It's not perfect.
It's not like, ooh, like, you know, my mom's dying. Like, it's, you know, there is hard times with this, and I don't want it to come across as we're like, we don't have any struggle, because this has been probably the hardest thing for all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the hardest and the greatest. It's very, there's so much depth. There's so much richness, and there's so much beauty that can be felt if you allow yourself to go there. Yeah, and unfortunately many people don't. And yeah, so as Xanthi has shared, as you have shared, we are being totally real about it. So it's not like we don't cry, it's not like we don't feel deeply. Like, we do, absolutely, and we have our moments, and you know what, we honor those moments. We honor them, and we hold each other, and we support each other, and
whatever we're going through, you know,
that's like how we do it. What did you want to talk about some of the things, Xanthi, that actually support you to be with this reality, or I don't know, get through it, or what's some of the things that helps you, that supports you? How do you support yourself?
That's actually a really good question. Some days I don't even know. I feel like I just have a, like, as bad as it sounds, I have been given the opportunity to live my life, be with my mom, and I know that it's not going to be a forever thing, but I know that I will be able to do everything I can, because obviously in other situations people don't get that opportunity to be with them, have that time, say everything they want to say, and you know, and in unfortunate events people are just taken from life, and that's what
you mean, like with sudden death.
Exactly. Okay, exactly, right. And I feel like I've actually been blessed with this opportunity, because, you know, like I'm able to do this, if that makes sense. Like,
and it's been a blessing for me as well, like just the quality times we've had, the conversations we've had, where we've gone with it. It's just been incredible.
Yeah, it's been like, when were you actually diagnosed?
It was nearly exactly 3 years ago, so it was the end of February 2017.
And through those years I've had many ups, many downs.
How old were you when I
was 17?
Yeah,
so I was 17 years old. So yeah, like, saying that, I'm at a understanding now. I'm kind of at ease with it, but acceptance. Like, when it first came I was like, what the hell, like, you know, like I'm not, you know, I'm totally not ready for this kind of thing. So,
well, how can you be ready?
Yeah.
What prepares you? Nothing.
Exactly right. And I feel like that's kind of a part of life, and it's experience.
So just doing my eyebrows now, just to divert to something really mundane. Yeah, I like to do my eyebrows nice and dark because it goes well with my hair, being nice and bright. And I do like to do nice bright shadows with mixed with neutrals, so the dark brows are really good.
Okay, so I'm going to go in now with my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be using a little bit of the Morphe X Jeffree Star palette as well.
Ooh.
Okay.
So just finishing up with the brows. What are your plans for the next 5 years? Do you have goals? Do you have...
That's big.
Next 5 years. Okay, next 1 year, or...
Yeah.
No, well, just maybe like an overview of...
Good question.
Yeah, what you've got. And it doesn't, like, it's not like you have to exactly do it, but it's like...
yeah, so
just
probably,
some rough...
Probably in the next 5 years, I would love to be, obviously, in a home. So with my partner, I would love to be, you know, together.
When you say together?
Like live together.
Okay.
Yeah, and possibly married, for sure.
Okay.
But I would love to have my own kids, because I would love to, you know, love to be, yeah, have that opportunity if I'm able to. Love to be a mum. Have my own place. Obviously be happy, be healthy. Just, yeah, definitely like personal growth. I would love to focus on that more. Just with focus on health.
Yeah, I love that about you.
Yeah.
Xanthi has been very health conscious, and it's not just because of what's happened to me, but just generally over the last 5 years in particularly. I've noticed you've got a real, you're very conscious about what you put in your body, what products you use, and that kind of thing.
I feel like it's just an enjoyment as well. Like I just generally, like, I know how it makes my body feel, and I enjoy to, you know, provide my body with that. Like, don't get me wrong, I really do love a good, you know, chocolate bar, but everyone does. Tell me a bit about how you've become where you are now with your career. Where did you start off? Where did you, you know, what got you into your journey of where you are now? Is that too broad?
Well, no, that's actually a very interesting question. I guess it goes right back to when you were 3 months old.
Wow. Okay.
I know.
When
Xanthi was 3 months old, I was at home and I had 2 little children. Jasmine, your oldest sister.
You'll meet her later on.
She was about 2.5 at the time, and I had Xanthi, and it was a really beautiful time. But at the same time, I needed to find something to do that was just for me.
There was something else inside of you saying there's something else, right?
Yeah, like I needed to sort of get away and just have time out. And so what I decided to do was a course in remedial massage therapy. And so one night a week I would go into the city, I would do this course and come back, and it started off as a bit of a hobby, but it ended up as something, I created a business out of it that actually did really, really well.
Awesome.
And from that, I branched out into hypnotherapy after I used it for one of my births with, I think it was you.
Oh, really?
Anyway, look, I discovered as I worked more with that therapy that it wasn't truly healing or truly supportive. And so I realized that just counseling alone can be extremely healing. And so in 2010, after working as a counselor for about 5 years from the diploma that I got with the hypnotherapy, I decided to do a degree, and so I branched out and I went to university to do a counseling psychotherapy degree.
Wow. That's
yeah,
awesome.
Which was an amazing experience.
Is there anything else you're currently doing within your life that has brought you to where you are now as well?
The biggest thing that has changed my life is Serge Ben Hayen and universal medicine. And I discovered universal medicine through a friend that I met at university in 2010, and there's healing modalities that I learned and experienced, and I found something for once in my life that actually offered true healing, and through universal medicine is where I was able to do the majority of my personal self-healing, which has changed my life and changed my relationships.
Yeah, wow. What made you kind of realize that, like, it was true for you?
It's just what I felt. It was like, it felt like finally I was coming home to something that rung very true in my body. And you know when you just know something? That's how it felt.
It's like a gut feeling.
And because of the changes that I experienced, like I used to be I used to love drinking alcohol, and I just stopped. I just stopped midway through, well, May 2010, after having a few sessions with the Universal Medicine Therapies. It's just incredible.
Yeah, wow.
I was ready to stop though, you know. It's not like
Your
did
body
it
was
for
ready,
me.
yeah.
It was like it supported me to do something that I was ready for.
Yeah.
Just cutting into the crease now.
Doing like a ready, smoky, orangey vibe today.
I think I'm gonna go in with some purples. Who is someone that has been the biggest influence in your life, your biggest inspiration?
Me? Is that a question?
Yeah, it's a question.
Well, it starts with why. Oh, you.
Ah, that's so sweet, darling.
Of course. Because I wouldn't be where I am without, you know, your influence on me. You know what I mean? If you were back where you were, like, you know, a few years ago where you didn't find who you were, I would be a very different person today.
And so it's so true what you're saying. It's when you do your own self-healing, it has this impact on a ripple effect and impacts everyone around you. So it's so worth doing, and it's not a selfish thing to do.
Yeah,
So,
no way.
the changes that I've seen in all my children, and not because I've told them what to do or made them do things, just in my reflection that has inspired them, and it's so worth it. It's so worth it to heal.
Yeah.
It's so worth it to find who you are and start to truly live. Because it is not just about you in the end, it's about all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
And it has been an incredible joy for me to experience and witness that in my children.
Yeah, exactly.
And my clients too, you know, it's not just you guys, it's... And you too, like I look at you and think and feel the inspiration that you live, like how that would impact others, you know.
Yeah, but I feel like as well, it's just like I wouldn't be able to be, like I said, like I wouldn't be where I am today without your, you know, without your inspiration, like what you bring to the world. Exactly right, like it's like a ripple effect.
That's so confirming that to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
I love your color.
Wow.
I love your colors.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just moved away at the wrong time. I'm just dipping into the mini breaker.
Ooh.
The Jeffree Star mini breaker.
If you haven't realized, Mum is a little
Jeffree Star fan.
obsessed, you mean?
Not obsessed. Look, the products are really great. Quality. And I do like good quality products.
Just as daily. Let's see. Wow, that's looking really good. What?
You have to do that. This, can I just say, just pause for a sec, the Kevyn Aucoin the mascara, sorry, amazing. Amazing for stubby short little lashes like mine.
Pigeon.
Pigeon.
And can I just say, eyelash extensions is the best freaking creation on this planet Earth.
Tell me about it. The only problem is
It can wreck your lashes.
it's not only wrecking your lashes, it's difficult to do really good shadow with it. I find, because I usually get the Glamour, the heavy ones. I'm just having a break from them at the moment.
Living that pigeon life.
Living the pigeon life. In a second.
Bam! I'm using the Jeffree Star
Extreme Frost.
Lick My Glit. It's honestly
It's with a G.
with a G, guys.
Glit.
It's honestly so freaking pigmented. It's like, check that out. It's like a rave. Oh, so good.
Okay.
Like, look at my finger. Gonna kind of, actually, before that, I'm just gonna be setting with, sorry, the Morphe setting mist.
Yeah, me too. Let me set.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh yeah.
Just goes on like gold, baby.
And there is my look.
Ooh.
Okay, so there is my subtle daytime look.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
I hope you enjoyed this video today, and stay tuned for some more future upcoming videos. Bye.
Bye for now.